only movie reviewing Secret. Today I will be reviewing a drama film that came out in 1992 that is directed by Martin Brest, and that stars Chris O'Donnell, Al Pacino, and Bradley Whitford, and that movie is Scent of a Woman. Okay, so this movie has just started, and so far we have seen the first appearance of one of our main characters, Charlie Sims, a scholarship student who is played by a much younger than he is now, Chris O'Donnell. Alright? Now we have seen the first appearance of our other main character, a blind man named Frank Slade, who is played by Al Pacino. Frank Slade is taking Charlie Sims to New York City, even though Charlie Sims didn't expect that he would wind up on a trip to there. That is quite the luxurious airplane that Frank Slade and Charlie Sims are on right now. There have been times when I was on an airplane to somewhere over the years, of course, and I would imagine to myself that there might be some more airplane trips for me coming my way in my future as well, too. Now they have arrived in New York City and just had supper at a fancy restaurant at a hotel there. I often enjoy eating out at fancy restaurants whenever given the opportunity to do so. Now it is Thanksgiving Day, and Frank and Charlie are visiting Frank's brother in White Plains, New York. His nephew Randy, played by Bradley Whitford, revealed that Frank was blinded by grenade juggling. That is a rather dumb thing to do. Frank and Charlie have returned to New York City, and Charlie is being informed that a woman likes him. Frank is also offering to teach that same woman how to do the tango dance. Even though Frank is blind, he is also dancing with that stranger that he has never met before. That must be a new experience for him. Frank was just told by the stranger he shared a dance with that he was a very good tango dancer. I would assume that I would be just about as wonderful a tango dancer as he is if I gave it a try at some point. Charlie Sims is now driving a Ferrari convertible with Frank Slade, his blind companion, riding along with him, and he even gave Frank a chance to try driving it. Too bad he got pulled over by a policeman, but at the same time, he was able to convince him to let him go without revealing the fact that he is blind. Frank just attempted suicide, but Charlie was able to convince him that he had much to live for, even though it took him some time to rethink his suicide thoughts. As we get closer to the end of this movie, Frank and Charlie have both arrived back home in the New England region, and all is mostly well for both of them. Overall, even though it might depend on how well you can handle its lengthy runtime of around 2.5 hours, Scent of a Woman is still one of Al Pacino's finest performances yet. Join me next time when I review Scarface. I'm Flick James Flick, your one and only movie reviewing secret agent out there.